Kachi-Kachi Mountain. Long, long ago, an old farmer and his wife lived in a certain place. Each day, the farmer worked hard in his field, and each day, a tanuki from the mountain in back made his work even harder. A tanuki looks like a cross between a raccoon and a dog. This animal is famous in Japan for playing tricks on people. And the tanuki from the mountain in back was always causing trouble for the old farmer. Today, the farmer was planting. "One little seed, 100 meals," he sang as he pushed each seed into the ground. At noon, he went inside the house for lunch, and while he was gone, the tanuki ran through the field, dug up all the seeds, and ate them. When the farmer came back outside, he saw the tanuki and shouted, "You little devil! Get out of my field! 100 seeds, 1 little meal!" The tanuki laughed and ran off into the brush. The farmer was very angry. He loved animals, but enough was enough. He spent the rest of the afternoon making a trap. The tanuki was good at causing trouble, but he was not very bright. The next morning, the farmer went to check his trap, and sure enough, there was the tanuki. He was hanging by all 4 feet at the end of a rope. The farmer carried him into the house and tied the other end of the rope to the kitchen rafters. "I finally caught this bad tanuki," he told his wife. "Keep an eye on him and don't fall for any of his tricks. I want tanuki soup for dinner." "Very well, dear," she said. When the farmer went back out to his field, the old woman began walking around the house. The tanuki didn't say a word, but his eyes followed her every move. After a while, the old woman went into the kitchen and put some millet in the mortar. She wanted to make millet cakes to go with the tanuki soup. When she picked up the heavy wooden mallet to pound the millet, the tanuki finally spoke. "Grandmother," he said in a sad voice, "I'm sorry I've been such a bad tanuki. I want to do just one good thing before I die. Please let me help you. That mallet is much too heavy for an old woman like you." "You can't fool me," the old woman said. "I'm not trying to fool you, grandmother." The tanuki said, "I'm happy to be soup for you and the good farmer, but just once, before I leave this life, I want to do the right thing." The old woman had a soft heart, and in the end she believed the tanuki. She untied him and handed him the heavy wooden mallet. But he didn't use the mallet to help the old woman. He lifted it high in the air and brought it right down on her head. Late that afternoon, the farmer came back home. He was hungry and looking forward to his tanuki soup. But what did he find? His dear wife was dead on the floor, and the tanuki was gone. The old farmer sat down on the front step. His heart was broken, and he didn't know what to do. He was still sitting there when the cute little rabbit from the mountain in front came along. This rabbit was a close friend. "What's wrong, grandfather?" she said. The farmer told her the whole story. Tears were running down his face. The rabbit cried too. "That terrible tanuki," she said. "Don't worry, grandfather. He won't get away with this." The next day, the rabbit walked up the mountain in back. As she walked, she filled her basket with pieces of wood. She sat down to rest near the tanuki's hole and began eating chestnuts. The tanuki smelled the chestnuts and came outside. "What are you eating, rabbit?" he said. "Chestnuts." "Can I have some?" "Yes," said the rabbit. "But please help me first. Can you carry this wood? It's so heavy for me." "Gladly," said the tanuki. He tied the basket of wood to his back and started down the mountain. The rabbit followed behind him. Soon she began hitting two rocks together. Kachi-Kachi! She was trying to set the basket of wood on fire. "Say, rabbit," said the tanuki, "what's that Kachi-Kachi sound?" "Oh, that's nothing," said the rabbit. "It's just a Kachi-Kachi bird from Kachi-Kachi mountain." "All right," said the tanuki. "I already knew that." Soon a spark from the rocks landed on the wood, and the wood started burning. It crackled as it burned. "Say, rabbit, what's that crackle-crackle sound?" "Oh, that's nothing. It's just a crackle-crackle bird from Crackle-Crackle mountain." "All right," said the tanuki. "I already knew that." After a while, he began to feel the heat of the fire on his back. "Say, rabbit, it's hot today, isn't it?" There was no answer. "Rabbit?" The tanuki turned to look back. He didn't see the rabbit, but he saw the fire. "Help!" he shouted. "I'm burning!" And he ran toward the river as fast as he could go. The next day, the rabbit returned to the mountain in back. She was carrying a bag full of red hot pepper paste. The tanuki came out of his hole and stopped her. "Where did you go yesterday, rabbit?" he said. "The wood caught fire. It burned all the hair off my back. It hurts." "I went to get this medicine," said the rabbit. "It's the best thing for burns." "Oh, please put it on my back," said the tanuki. "Turn around," the rabbit said. She painted the thick coat of pepper paste on the tanuki's burns. "Ow!" shouted the tanuki. "Oh, that's hot!" "Be strong," the rabbit said and smiled. "I'm sure you'll feel better tomorrow," and she hurried back down the mountain. The next morning, the tanuki found the rabbit down by the river. She was building a boat out of wood. "Hello, tanuki," she said. "Do you feel better today?" "I guess so," said the tanuki. "But last night I was in such pain." "That's good," said the rabbit. "What are you doing?" the tanuki asked her. "I'm building a boat." "How come?" "Well, I want to catch the big fish in the middle of the river." "Oh, I want some big fish too. Can I build a boat?" "Sure," said the rabbit. "But you are much heavier than I am. You should make your boat out of mud." "All right," said the tanuki. I already knew that. So the tanuki took mud from the bank of the river and made a boat. It was shaped like a big bowl. When both boats were finished, the rabbit and the tanuki rowed them out to the middle of the river. The water was cold and deep there, and the tanuki's boat of mud began to fall to pieces. "Help!" he shouted. "Rabbit, save me! I can't swim!" But the rabbit just turned her wood boat around and headed for land. The sun was low in the sky when she got back to the old farmer's house. The farmer was sitting on the front step. "The tanuki will never hurt anyone again," she told him. The old man said nothing, but put his hand on the rabbit's head, and together they watched the sun go down.